AC and BD are chords of a circle which bisect each other. So we have two chords AC and BD. Let us assume that intersect at O. So if they are bisecting each other, it means that O is a point in the middle of both the lines. That means it is cutting both the lines into two equal halves. So as a result, OA will be equal to OC and BO will be equal to OD. And we need to prove that AC and BD are the diameters and ABCD is a rectangle. So for that we will join AB, BC, CD and DA. Welcome to Mathotropism. Understanding what is given and identifying the concept, we have that AC and BD are the chords of a circle which bisect each other, and let the point of intersection be O. So it means that that point is dividing the lines into two equal halves. As a result, AO equal to OC and OB will be equal to OD. Now we need to prove that AC and BD are the diameters. So we need to join AB, BC, CD and then DA. Now we can see that ABCD is forming a cyclic quadrilateral, and we know in a theorem relating the diameter and the cyclic quadrilateral that angle in a semicircle is going to be 90 degree. So where semicircle means the chord is the diameter. So we need to prove that the angle ABC equal to angle ADC equal to 90 degree for AC to be the diameter, and similarly angle DAB and angle DCB should be 90 degree for BD to be the diameter. We also have to prove that ABCD is a rectangle. From the properties of a rectangle, it means that we need to prove that the opposite sides AB will be equal to DC and BC will be equal to AD, and all the angles in a rectangle are 90 degrees. Next, what we need to see is, first we will prove that it is a rectangle. So we will be considering the opposite sides AB and CD first. So when we are considering the AB and CD, we can see that both are part of two triangles AOB and ODC, and if we can prove that this is congruent, we can show that the sides are also equal. So we'll take triangle AOB and triangle COD. We know from the step 1 that AO is equal to OC, BO is equal to OD and angle AOB is equal to angle COD, vertically opposite angles. So by SAS congruence we can show that triangle AOB is similar to triangle COD. Once we have congruent to triangle COD. So once we have shown that they are congruent means AB will be equal to CD, that is the opposite sides are equal, and angle ABO will be equal to angle CDO and angle BAO will be equal to angle DCO. Next we will take similarly the triangles AOD and COB. From step again, AO is equal to OC and BO equal to OD, and angle AOD and angle COB will be vertically opposite angles, so they will be equal. So by SAS congruence, these two triangles are congruent. So again AD will be equal to CB and angle ADO is equal to angle CBO and angle DAO is equal to angle BCO. Next, for proving it to be a rectangle, we need to show that all angles are 90 degree. So if we see ABCD is already a cyclic quadrilateral. So from the properties of a cyclic quadrilateral, we can show that opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral is adding up to 180 degree. So in that means that ABC plus angle ADC will be 180 degree, and similarly angle DAB plus angle DCB will also be 180 degree. So we'll start from this equation. Now when we consider the ABC, it is made up of its constituent angles ABO plus angle OBC, and similarly ADC is ADO plus ODC. So now from step 3 we already know that ABO and ADO are equal and OBC and ODC are equal. So we'll write it as twice of angle ABO plus twice of angle OBC, which is nothing but together it is angle ABC. So twice angle ABC is 180 degree, which means angle ABC is equal to angle ADC, which is 90 degree. Similarly, DAB and DCB will be also equal to adding up to 180 degree, and DAB can be proven to be equal to angle DCB. So twice of angle DAB is 180 degree. So DAB and DCB both will be 90 degree. Hence all the angles are 90 degree, and we can show opposite sides are equal and all the angles are 90 degree. We have that ABCD is a rectangle from the steps 4, 5 and 7. Next, already we know that angle in a semicircle is 90 degree. So conversely, if a chord is making 90 degree at any point on the circle, then it must be the diameter. And since angle DAB is 90 degree, it means that DB will be the diameter. And similarly, since angle ABC is 90 degree, it means AC will be the diameter. So thus we have proven. Step is forming equations and solving the sum. So we have given is AC and BD are the chords which bisect each other, and let us assume that the point of intersection is O. So we will have AO is equal to OC and BO is equal to OD. Next, keep it as equation 1. We'll construction is joining AB, BC, CD and DA. We need to prove that AC and BD are the diameters and AB is a rectangle. So considering the properties of a rectangle, opposite sides are equal. So AB will be equal to CD and AD will be equal to BC. Similarly, all angles in a rectangle are 90 degree. That is what we need to prove. So we need to prove that angle ABC is equal to angle BCD equal to angle CDA, which is equal to angle DAB, and all are equal to 90 degree. Next, we're going to the solution part. We will start with the triangles AOB and COD. So from the equation 1, we have AO equal to OC and OB equal to OD, and we know that angle AOB and angle COD are vertically opposite angles, so they must be equal. So by SAS congruence, triangle AOB will be congruent to triangle COD. So therefore AB will be equal to CD and ABO, angle ABO will be equal to angle CDO, and angle BAO will be equal to angle DCO. We will keep this as equation 2. Similarly, by the congruence we can prove that angle AOD is congruent to triangle COB, and similar to the previous case, we will be taking the SAS congruence. So as a result, we have AD is equal to BC, and angle ADO will be equal to CBO, and angle DAO will be equal to angle BCO. We'll keep this as equation 3. Continuing, we know that ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral, and in a cyclic quadrilateral, opposite angles add up to 180 degrees. So as a result, we will consider one part, angle ABC plus angle ADC is equal to 180 degree, and also angle DAB plus angle DCB will be 180 degree. We'll first take up the first equation. So ABC can be split into its constituent angles of ABO and OBC, and similarly ADC can be split into ADO and ODC. But from equation 2 and 3, we can see that ABO and ADO are equal, and similarly ADO and ODC are equal. So we'll substitute. So we get ABO plus OBC plus CBO plus ABO are 180 degree, which is nothing but twice of angle ABO plus angle OBC is twice of angle ABC, which is 180 degree, which implies that angle ABC is 180 minus of 1 divided by 2, which is 90 degree. Similarly, from the other equation, we can prove that twice of DAB is 180 degree, which implies angle DAB will be equal to angle DCB, which is equal to 90 degree. So hence all the angles in this ABCD cyclic quadrilateral are 90 degree. So from 2 and 3, we know that AB is equal to CD and AD is equal to BC. That means the opposite sides are equal. So as a result, considering these two, we know that ABCD is a rectangle. We know, and we need to now take the chords AC and BD. We know that AC subtends the angle ABC and ADC on the circle, which is equal to 90 degree, and BD subtends angle DAB and angle DCB, which are both 90 degree. So as a result, AC and BD are the diameters, because angle in a semicircle is 90 degree, and semicircle means the chord is the diameter. So thus we have proven.